When using a foundation for long-term wealth planning, the key question is not whether the foundation works, but which one fits your situation the best. For many international families and business owners, that question now points to Dubai. But for those linked to Middle East, Africa, or Asia, practical factors like banking, compliance, and locations tend to matter more. Both structures can support estate planning and asset protection. The difference is how they work in practice, including cost, control, and everyday use. So in this video, we are going to compare Dubai and Liechtenstein foundations and which one makes more sense in your situation. Before we start, my name is Shiraz Waheed and I'm the co-founder at Lepidus Wealth, where we help our clients with asset protection and succession planning. And if you would like our help with the same, you can request a free and customized asset protection plan by clicking the link in the description below that you can then implement step by step at your own timeline. Let's start with what a foundation actually is. A foundation is a legal entity that holds assets for a specific purpose, often without shareholders. It's commonly used for wealth structuring, especially in families with cross-border exposure. Unlike a company, a foundation doesn't issue shares. And unlike a trust, it is a legal person, which makes it easier to own assets directly and open bank accounts. Liechtenstein foundations are some of the oldest in the world. Based on civil law, they combine characteristics of a trust and a company, giving you a great deal of flexibility. They can be established for private benefits, charitable purposes, or both. Many are used to pass wealth down through the generations in a highly structured and confidential manner. You appoint a foundation council, define beneficiaries, and optionally appoint a protector or a supervisory body. They offer strong asset protection under the Liechtenstein law. In most cases, assets transferred to the foundation are legally separated from your personal estate. This can help protect your assets from lawsuits, divorce claims, or political instability. The foundations doesn't die with you. It continues to hold and manage the assets according to your founding documents. But these advantages comes with complexity. Liechtenstein foundations are regulated by the Financial Market Authority, and they must follow detailed accounting and compliance rules. They are subject to disclosure obligations, especially when beneficiaries are involved. And while Liechtenstein has improved transparency in line with the EU and OECD expectations, many banks now want to see exactly who benefits from the foundation and what assets it holds, even if it's set up legally. Cost is another factor. A typical Liechtenstein foundation might cost between 15 to 25,000 euros to set up, and then it will also have annual maintenance and running cost of several $1,000s. For large families and multi-generational planning, this may be acceptable, but for founders looking for simplicity and regional access, it can feel unnecessarily complex and expensive. Now let's look at Dubai. Foundations in Dubai are available through two main jurisdictions: the DIFC, that's the Dubai International Financial Center, and the ADGM, that is the Abu Dhabi Global Market, both offering similar benefits. A UAE foundation follows international best practices. Like Liechtenstein, they offer strong asset protection, no share capital, perpetual existence, and the flexibility to define who benefits from the assets. The process tends to be more straightforward and easier to navigate. Founders value the fact that everything is in English, the legal system follows the English common law, and most of the setup can be done digitally. Registration usually takes a few weeks, and the cost is much more economical compared to a Liechtenstein foundation, making it more affordable option in the long run, especially because these types of structures comes with annual maintenance and renewal cost, regardless of whether you are based in Liechtenstein or in Dubai. You also get the flexibility in how the foundation is structured. You can act as a council member yourself or appoint someone else. You can decide exactly how the assets are managed and distributed. And there is no requirements for local directors or foundation council unless you choose to include one. A major advantage is banking. Dubai foundations are recognized by many banks, not only in the region, but also in places like Mauritius, Switzerland, Singapore, and parts of Europe. When compliance documents are prepared properly, it becomes much more easier to open bank accounts for the foundation. It also helps if you are regionally based. Being in or near Dubai means you can meet advisors, sign documents, or open accounts without flying across continents. Dubai does not offer secrecy. The details of who controls or benefits from the foundation are not publicly available information, but they can be shared with relevant authorities when required. This keeps your affairs private from the general public while still meeting the global compliance standards. For most international clients, this strikes the right balance, offering privacy without triggering red flags. So if you ask which one is better, it depends on what you value. If you want a deeply established jurisdiction with historical legal strength, Liechtenstein may appeal to you, especially if your assets are already in Europe or if your family has legacy ties to the region. But if you prioritize speed, cost efficiency, regional access, and digital convenience, all within a compliant framework, Dubai foundations have become the preferred choice for many business owners, investors, and globally mobile families. One thing to keep in mind is the perception. Liechtenstein has the benefits of long-standing reputation, but in some compliance circles, it still raises red flags due to the past association with secrecy and tax avoidance. Dubai, on the other hand, is emerging as a transparent, well-regulated alternative to the traditional offshore world. Another key difference is how these structures are supported post-setup. In Liechtenstein, you'll typically work through a trust company or a legal firm, and communication may be slower. In Dubai, foundation services are often bundled with corporate, family offices, or private banking solutions, giving you a single point of contact and more responsive support. And if you do set up a UAE foundation through us at Lepidus Wealth, we do offer a one-window operation that is helping you combine the foundation setup, ongoing compliance, banking and tax coordination, everything under one roof. And then there is succession. Both models allow for intergenerational planning, but DIFC foundations let you align local and international elements more easily. You can pair them with Dubai wills, hold shares in free zone companies, or even combine them with offshore structures in the BVI and Mauritius. If you are comparing these two jurisdictions, it's not just about legal frameworks. It's also about your personal situation, where your assets are held, your future plans, and how much involvement you want in managing the structure. We often advise clients to start by mapping their goals first, then decide which jurisdictions makes more sense. If you already have a Liechtenstein foundation and are happy with it, there's usually no urgent need to change. But if you are starting fresh or looking for a second layer of protection closer to the UAE, a Dubai foundation deserves a serious consideration. And if you would like our help in setting up a UAE foundation either in DIFC or ADGM, you can request your free and customized asset protection plan using the link in the description below. Well, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.